Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. I am your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. Tonight we have Scott as Stonebreaker. We have Carrie as Charlie.
Hi, everybody. Anyone got Sage?
We've got Josh as Wyatt.
We're level 19. That means I got a boon to pick with all of you.
Oh, I don't have the pun dice. That's what I forgot.
We're saved!
And we have returning to the tavern the amazing Pierce O'Toole as Shed.
Hey, man. Good to see you.
Great to have you, man.
I'm gonna have to go get the D6s here in a second. We want to thank y'all for your patience tonight. We know we're going up a lot later than we normally like to, and you're gonna notice a new Nightbot timer rolling through the chat for our sweet and wonderful denizens of Twitch. So normally this is an audience interactive show, and we have it set up in a way that, of course, if you want to give us a little bit of money and support and help us out, that can be a little bit easier, but you can absolutely do it for free, and we do that through a platform called Streamloots. And we love Streamloots. They're absolutely amazing and wonderful. They've been very good to us.
Shout out to Streamloots.
Shout out to Streamloots, who's having some pretty severe issues right now, and their website is down, which does kind of fuss with the bit a little bit here. At the Gauntlet, it kind of goobers our model here. So we have a new thing coming through here, and unfortunately it is going to be a little bit more pay to play tonight. We discovered this literally 5 minutes before we went live. Everything had been working up until that point, so we apologize for that. We do have a unique thing that's going to be going through here tonight. So basically, we've returned it to a bits tipped situation. If you tip 100 bits, you can give our fine players a point of adrenaline. You just need to type in your message who you want that adrenaline to be for. And if you tip us 500 bits, we will roll the Wheel of Chaos. That is in addition to the bits counting as gold for our fine adventurers to spend at Clydux Collection. So the bits will be double whammies tonight. Again, we thank you for your patience and understanding. This is a temporary fix, and I'm sure Streamloots will get their poops in groups, and we will get it all sorted and figured out. And if not, well, we'll figure out a secondary solution, and it's going to be just fine. But yes, so yeah, thank you so much for bearing with us on this very unique first Gauntlet of 2025. And we are so happy to be back in the studio playing with you. Thank you so much for everyone who's reached out to us and checked in with us and who watched our pack plays and everything like that. We are so grateful to have you as part of this community, so thank you so much for being here. And welcome on in. On that note, we've got some folks to thank already tonight. We have a Lachlan O'Leary sneaking in there, 51 months. You pull up a chair, we're so happy you're here. And a Milosaur, 44 months. We are so happy you are both here tonight. As far as who's here to cheer you on, we have Zagmeister, we have Lister's Mate, we have the Burly Earl, we have Lachlan O'Leary, we have Milosaur, we have Void Kana 4, welcome on in, Dragon Dad 88, we have Nightbot, giving out some incorrect information and soon to give out some more correct information. we have Deva Palladian in as well. So happy to have you. I think that's who's hanging out here. Thanks also for giving Pierce that amazing shout out. So thank you so much. Here in a little bit, I'll go grab the pun dice. But yeah, I don't think we have any particular announcements other than just a quick reminder that Melos Machina will not be airing this month, but will be returning in February. And we are very excited for its return, but also we know it's the right call to take a quick break from that, and it was a call for our safety. So
pretty hard choice to make.
But, pretty hard choice to make, but definitely the right one.
And we've got an awesome substitute in the meantime.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been a really good time, and we've been very grateful for all of y'all hanging out with us and doing other stuff in the meantime. And we look forward to that show coming back in February. And then, because Melos Machina isn't going out right now, really quickly, I just want to do a quick shout out to the amazing Cantrip Candles. They aren't getting as many shout outs this month, and I want to shout them out because they're awesome human beings who sponsor our other show, and they're just amazing human beings, awesome possums. So go check out Cantrip Candles. They are soy candles with a story, and they are poured right here in LA, and they're designed to up the immersion of your Dungeons and Dragons game or your any TTRPG game, or honestly just to burn in your house because they smell delicious and lovely and wonderful. They are awesome human beings. If you use our code, we do have an affiliate link with them. We do get a little bit of a kickback from that, but obviously we shout them out because we also love them. And if you go and you check them out, you'll be getting some awesome candles and supporting some really awesome nerds hanging out here. So
the more bang for your buck.
Oy.
this is why I need to go get the D6s.
Oh,
you're
you're
not.
stuck in
I
that
mean-
chair now. You can't go anywhere.
That one flew by me for a second.
Yeah, some of us were not there for that.
One
Most
of you
of us
was
were
there
there.
for that, actually.
That one was pretty low hanging fruit. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that note, adventurers, are you ready to re-enter the Gauntlet?
Are we?
Sure. I don't know what's happening.
Why not?
It's never stopped us before.
When last we met our heroes, they perished in the third room of
Oh,
3.
God.
Zagmeister,
Oh,
oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that should absolutely fill the board. Thank you for those 1,200 bits.
Oh.
That fills the adrenaline board for everyone. That's some good math, Zag.
And is that 2 spins?
No, he wanted it for adrenaline.
No, but aren't we doing like...
Are we stacking?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen,
Okay,
we're
you
down.
know
Encourage
what?
People.
Stack
You're
it.
right. You know what? You know what, Scott? I'm here for this. Let's do it. We're gonna stack it. You also get 2 rolls of the Wheel of Chaos. We're gonna give it like a couple of minutes in between. We're gonna stagger them by about 5 minutes, but you let me know who you want to roll those on. Zag, because we're gonna stack it, because we're having a wild day and everything decided to go kind of wacky back here. So you know
Certainly
what?
explains the adrenaline spike we just felt.
Let's stack it. If we're having to do this through a bit system, then you know what? Let's make it happen. So,
That's
Know
what
what it
Scott
looks
looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
when last
Excuse
we met
you.
our heroes, they had in fact all perished.
He's only got it natural.
So they perished in the third room.
They did. They perished in the third room, having fallen to the Narzurgon and their fiendish mounts, which were not identified actually. And when they returned to the sanctuary, they awoke not as themselves, but as small piles of fleshy goo, as Lemures. As Isri stood in the room, panicking.
Very mindful. Very
Yes, that was good. That was really good.
I'm just really shocked that Dick came to no one during that time.
I'm glad you're here. A little more the merrier.
That was low hanging. That one was classic.
Would you go get the dice, please, Josh?
I suppose I should.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
I'll
you do
move
it.
Out of the
Where's the new
way.
ones? Are they-
They're over there by the dice.
Good.
I actually need to put a picture of this in Discord, as some rascally rabbit sent me 150 more D6 because I ran out last time.
Handing him a shovel, be like, go dig your own grave. Yeah.
Well,
For
no,
Christmas.
how that happened was Josh sat next to me and went, so I can get 100 or I can get 500. What do you think? And I was like, is there
Yeah, and then
an in
there's
between?
a purple bag.
Bag, yeah.
And
For
so the
everyone else,
in
it's not
between
you.
was
Yeah.
150. So you could have gotten 500. That was the alternative that he had found.
I'd need more jars at that point. At that point, what I need is jars.
The way that I described it, Tammy, when we found it, we're like, oh, we know who this
Get
is.
you,
Like,
like-
you know this is a threat.
Okay.
This is
That is absolutely
Josh's
not too
equivalent
much to
of
ask.
a horse head in your bed.
You should get one of the like those plastic barrels that are like
Oh,
on
the
the bar that
monkey
fill like
bear.
pickles
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking at it more like a
2.5
prepaid Visa
gallon
credit card.
jar. Annabelle, oh my god. I mean, it'd be impressive. Welcome on in, Jeffrey. As you all return to the sanctuary, everyone else here is feeling pretty normal. However, Stonebreaker is a fleshy pile of goo. On that note, Charlie, I'm gonna need a save here. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second.
God.
I believe it was a Constitution saving throw because you were poisoned.
Uh-huh. I can look up who poisoned me.
I know exactly who
Okay,
poisoned you.
cool.
Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Unless you just decided not to take lesser rest of.
Yeah, I need a con save.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to look. Ooh! 20!
20? Okay. Even as you awoke, you felt the Oinoloth's poison still in your veins. And for a second, you felt weakened and tired. But upon awaking, you feel much better. You are no longer poisoned.
Well, that was
I'm gonna sleep it off.
Yeah, it must be nice.
What the?
I mean,
What? What?
So,
hey man, is that your friend or
no, man, I came here alone. What?
you-
What? Isri, is that bad? Should we fight it or
No.
Yeah,
friend?
this doesn't feel like it should be in the sanctuary, man.
And she
Friend or
points
foe?
to the bed next to the fleshy gobs as you see all of Stonebreaker's armor and accoutrement and gear laid out perfectly neatly.
I'm just gonna
This thing
Oh.
ate Stonebreaker?
ooze up onto the bed and try and get into my armor.
It's that is Stonebreaker. I hate to break it to you.
Oh no.
and you look pretty familiar, but have we met?
I don't know. It's been a while. I know I've been here before. If that's Stonebreaker, he was there. I think I met a big bull guy, Theon.
Beyond, he got bigger.
He got bigger.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible, man.
He's
It's,
double the size.
It's possible, and it is a sight to see for sure.
He's like 20 feet tall. Maybe
no,
not 20.
No bull.
That's
Maybe
why it sounds like
12.
there's a lot of bull.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But so as we man, what will you do about this?
Help?
So, looking it up, when it comes to conditions beyond death, I know you have all experienced, you have not, but several of them have experienced conditions beyond death, and they are deeply unpleasant, and of course the Gauntlet would not be a good game if it could not, of course, be fixed. So, I can give you a little bit of further information on how to fix this.
That'd be
It's
good.
complex. It's a several points thing. Of course, I can't give you any information about the monster that did this or how to prevent it in the future. But of course, especially considering the high level nature of this, I feel honor bound to give you a little bit more information. So, as last time, a wish spell will undo this. I realize I was wrong. This is a slightly different creature than Kamba was last time. Kamba was a Manes, and this is a Lemure. Imagine similar sides of the fiendish coin. He's devilish. Kamba was turned into something a little bit more demonic. So, you know.
But both goo.
Both goo.
Sorry, Stony. Or if you understand me.
Yeah, He-Man.
To my understanding, he can sort of understand you, but processing speeds are very low. No, processing speeds are kind of off. So he's kind of goop.
Yeah.
Can-
Be careful if you poke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As you put your finger in, it's just like you would expect there to be bones, but it's just soft muscle that doesn't really feel like it's attached to anything. It's just kind of sinks.
You got like a mop and a bucket.
He's been deboned, man.
That's not Good.
So a wish spell will work. Obviously,
Counting
wish
stars?
spells are problematic.
Yeah.
There is another spell that will work that is slightly less problematic, but I need to look up the particulars. You actually might be able to help with this a little bit, friend.
Yeah.
It's true resurrection.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could. I need a little bit, but I could get that ready.
I'm trying to remember. Do you need any components for that?
Let's find out.
I don't think so.
I'm sure you know.
Oh,
What are the chances?
Just
Ah.
25,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Oh.
You got that?
I could get it quite quickly. That is a lot of money. Let me double check something about Wish, because my theory is because you can use Wish to cast another spell. I can't remember if with Wish you need the component.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. I studied that one a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that would help. 'Cause
Although you can also create up to
Um,
one object up to 25,000.
I think that because I think that much gold or that many diamonds is bigger than me. So
You know,
I think
that's
it's
very
probably
true.
bigger than me too.
So,
This
like,
is a
it's not like one
shockingly short room. Actually,
Um,
Izuri is just towering above
The,
everyone
the
at this
only
moment.
the only problem is I don't know how long or what level True Resurrection is or how
It's a
complicated.
ninth
It's a
level
ninth
spell.
Well, okay, so the only thing I can do with Wish, based off of all of the things, I mean, you probably know better than I do, Isri, but based off of all the things I studied with it, while I was out and
It's
you were
8th
turning to
level.
Limers, is it was Wish can only do 8th level and under, so I
Yes.
can't do True Resurrection with it.
That is sort of correct.
But you said we could wish for $25,000 or gold worth of diamonds.
You could use Wish to create exactly 25,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds. Get the diamonds, and then your friend here could use those to heal Stonebreaker. The other 3,
Right.
we'd have to start using Wish. Now, obviously, I'm also capable of using Wish, but I can really only do it the once before it starts to tap out. So, my point is I think we should start to do some staggered wishing here. I do think that it might be best if this is my theory, of course. Do as you wish, of course. It's just my suggestion. As a trained professional intern, my trained professional intern opinion is that you should probably cast Wish to be able to do True Resurrection, because I don't think there are nearly as many side effects to casting True Resurrection.
No, he's all good.
Yeah, you just cast True Resurrection, then there's no side effects.
Wait,
and
you haven't
then-
been dead for more than 200 years, have you?
I don't.
He's technically only been dead for a few moments.
Oh, then he should be fine.
Time's
Should be
pretty
just
weird
fine.
here, though.
So, wait. So, in order to get 25,000, I didn't. Okay. So, in order to get 25,000 diamonds, I wish for diamonds,
Yes.
and then you fix him.
Right.
That's correct.
And then can we put in like an order for more diamonds? Just like send us all the diamonds in wherever we are?
But then
Sure.
after that, the only way to cure the others
Is through the use of the wish spell.
would-
Now,
or through us dying again and getting our 9th levels back and doing that again with another one.
I will still have one use of a wish spell left. Of course, Clydoc's collection requires a fee. But no, I don't have that. I believe in this case, especially considering there was more of a premium fee last time, considering that it was a spell that no one could cast, and it was such a much higher level than you were able to cast. At this point, this is more of a professional courtesy, if you will.
Oh, that's nice.
So it would only be, I believe, be 10,000 gold. It's less.
Okay, so that gets us 2, but then to get
There's one more
how
option.
many?
Yep.
Well, there's one more option.
It's going to take some time, but maybe the same amount of time as it takes to ship 75,000 more diamonds our way. But if you could let me take a little peek at that spell, how you do it today, well, next time we get some learning in, I might be able to pick it up.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's not that hard, honestly.
that might be a minute.
I mean, it may be the same amount of time as it takes for me to be able to do it again anyway. So, it's probably a good idea for you to look and
Might
like
be
try to figure it out. And then at least for today, we can help Stony. My only thing that I was gonna do, and like I know I can't make Stony back, but I was like, if we can't figure that out, I can turn him into an ape for an hour, and then we at least got something that likes to punch things, because that's similar to Stony. But, this seems a lot better plan.
I said we take what we can get tonight, and then that'll be a great plan as a stopgap if we need to wait for a level up.
That will get 2 of your fellow players back, and then
And then we level up, and we can get 2 more if it was 4 of them.
Slow and sure.
this
yeah.
surely,
Well,
and
yeah,
of course, I will
If I'm-
recharge as well.
If I'm around again, if we get stronger, I can talk to my god a lot more closely now, and that might help.
You talk to your god?
Yeah, on occasion.
What do y'all talk about?
Well, it's not a conversation.
Oh, okay.
It's more if you, request things, and then, the god does it, or do they ever respond?
I mean, they sort of respond by like granting me powers, and I sort of ask for something, and sometimes it happens, but sometimes they just sort of just talk, Sometimes you're just walking on the road and you need someone to talk to, and you just, you don't need someone to respond. You just sort of need to get some thoughts out,
Huh.
Oh.
I have all my powers because I read a lot.
Well, that's very cool. You're very powerful. You must have read a lot of things.
I like reading. Yeah, it was cool. But I liked fighting even more, and so I kind of do that more.
Really quick interrupt everybody, just because it looks like Streamloots is working again. Now, that having been said, we're still experiencing some lag with their stuff. So we're gonna keep the bits rule. So congratulations, everybody! There's a exceptional chance it's about to get double chaotic. Yeah, it's back.
Love it.
So it's about to get a little bit more chaotic in here.
Come on, bring it on. Starting off the new year strong. Oh, not so strong in Stoney's case.
Look,
So-
I don't mean to say something maybe out of line here. Are you two related? I don't meet a lot of
yeah.
people like you.
That's my twin.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So
like-
very much so.
Very,
Yeah.
But we are very much different in a lot of ways.
I mean, we're twins, but I again went to the book learning thing, and
Amen.
and Wyatt took shortcuts.
Oh, cool. What kind of shortcuts?
More like just high risk gambles on my future, and
But they worked out.
most of the time, yeah. I mean, I'm here on that, and I didn't have to read any of those books. So
Oh, you slept through school
yeah.
or skipped it.
Really quick, everybody.
Sometimes I wrote poetry.
True.
You still do.
I do like haikus.
We probably should get through the proper events. Sorry, I'm sort of also still overwhelmed and panicked by the
I mean, he seems pretty content. There's a little. I think that's a smile.
So just reading this wish spell, if I make the 25,000 gold, if I'm reading this correctly, I take damage. My strength score becomes 3, and I have a 33% chance that I'll never be able to cast it again.
Whoa, they really changed away.
so it's only
It
no.
says if it's any effect other than duplicating
Hold on,
a
give me a
spell.
quick second, everybody. So
Right.
what it is to come in and just mediate this? It's that happens if you cast other spells.
Wait,
Yeah, hold on, give me a quick second. So The stress of casting wish to produce an effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish your long rest, you take damage per the level of that spell. The damage can't be reduced or prevented in every way. In addition, your strength score becomes 3 for 2d4 days. So this only triggers if you cast another spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. But we could get rich.
It could kill me.
Wait. I just clarification on that wording.
Yeah.
So
It only triggers if you cast
So
another
if I
spell.
But if
cast-
she does this, so then for the rest of the night, every time she casts a spell, she's going to take damage?
Yes.
Yep. You have things you can do that are not spells.
You could also hold the wish till after you get online for the night, and at least you have your your
But it
blade.
takes, I think it takes you a while to do it. We can't do it while we're fighting.
It only
Oh.
takes an action.
But mine takes an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, man.
yeah.
And so for if I wished for the 25,000, it took him an hour, and then also there's a 33% chance that I'll never be able to cast it again.
Only if you cast other spells.
If I suffer the stress. So after and during, wait.
So
yeah, so can you clarify that?
yes, it's only if you cast other spells. You're only going to take that damage, and you're only going to endure the stress of this if you cast other spells. So if you do not cast any other spells, you will not endure this stress. This will not happen.
Okay, yeah, I was confused because it says
Yeah.
the stress of casting wish. It says when you
Yeah.
suffer that stress of
Ah.
casting wish, there's a 33% chance.
After enduring that stress, this is if you cast a spell, that's what's going to happen. So basically, it's saying you can't cast any other spells for X amount of time.
You said Stonebreaker's stuff is on the bed, like the stuff he was wearing. I'm gonna walk over to the bed and look for the Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay.
So this is an option. We can load this up. I don't know if you can cast out of this thing, but all right, hear me out. One of those polymorphs you were gonna use on Stonebreaker, you put it in here if it'll fit, and then you cast Wish. You can't cast spells anymore. We turn you into something that doesn't need to cast.
Or if there's spells that you think you might need, you could put them in there because
Oh, that-
that's not casting a spell, right? It's just
Using the item.
right. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it turns a fighter into a spellcaster, so I guarantee he can't do that without the items.
I will say that would be a workaround.
Yeah?
Just my professional intern opinion, that's a workaround because it's not casting a spell, that's using an item. There are also many other things you can do that are not casting spells.
And this is why it pays to be a degenerate gambler and not a reader. So that's an option. I picked up a
So-
much less powerful spell than True Resurrection, but I just learned Sanctuary so I can protect you a little bit since you won't be able to cast shields. And I don't know if that's worth anything. But
Okay, so none of the negative things happen until I cast another spell.
Correct.
Okay, so
you can also just take a nap.
yes.
No. No, I am a blob. I will not speak.
And then it's for 2d4 days, so it's for multiple long rests.
Ouch. Wow, no wonder you were so pooped out the last time, Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Huh. I'm trying to how much coin do we have in the coffers?
Currently, I'll need to go in and add the bits from the subscriptions today, which would be 500, which would be 750.
We have a way to like just transmutate some the gold we have into diamonds.
You have 10,308 gold before the 750, so that would be 11,058. 11,058. So that's enough to do wish once.
So you could do wish for that, and I could still use those diamonds, and you could still have your spells.
Yeah, we could. So we could basically
then-
put it in order for diamonds.
Yeah, and then basically if things look bad, just make the diamonds before you die. Right, man?
Yeah,
That's fair.
that works.
The only trick is you'll need to be here to cast true resurrection.
Well, hey, you
Or
want to come
you.
back sometime? Yeah, or we level up. That's an option. But we got to kill some monsters for that to happen. So,
Would you like me to cast Wish?
Ezra, I can't ask you to do that again.
Of course you can. That's part of my job.
Are you gonna be okay if you cast it?
As long as I don't cast anything else, same as you.
Do you want us to tidy up anything around here, or
No,
like
I've
take care
got
of
my
anything
books.
for you
I've got
before
my
you?
comfy chair. I'm just going to take a nap. I was fine. I was uncomfortable last time, but I was fine. No, I was completely fine.
Well, could we put in an order for 25,000 gold worth of diamonds and then try to build up the amount of money to pay for it
Of
after?
course you can.
Okay, so we could at least get that set for the next time we get a true resurrection here.
Shit, hydrate.
Okay, so
That's totally fine. Honestly,
watershed
components for spells like that, that's easy. We can do that anytime you want.
okay,
We can get spell components.
okay. So let's put in the
Um,
order for that. So
At the
we
very
can
least,
get it.
like this. Things that are like. Again, it gets a little tricksy, but in this moment, we can get this pretty quickly, I imagine.
You know what's
Diamonds
really-
aren't hard to find.
Really funny is I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take Revivify because a 300 gold diamond just doesn't seem worth the spend. Here we are, like man, 25,000.
I think that's a good idea. We put in an order for that much. If you're okay, I think we try to use your wish on Stony right now,
All right.
and then, I mean,
You don't have any like crippling effects if you cast the spell, right?
No.
You're not down
no,
for the count
we
on
just
that?
don't have the money
It's
for
because
it.
that's sort of the
paying
yeah,
for
man,
it.
that's sort of the thing that sort of causes it to
I-
be hard.
Could. You never know. Let's just have me cast Wish, because either way, I'll be feeling the effects. It doesn't really matter. So.
Well, you
There you
definitely
go.
better get the Intern of the Year award after this one. It's really-
It's really only me, at least in this wing. I'm not sure about the other wings.
well, then you're a shoo-in.
Fair enough.
I put a recommendation in for you if that helps.
Yeah,
You
we
know, the
really
next
are
time you see
trying to get
Krydark.
a promotion to get Isri to get at least a salary.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah,
I guess I don't get paid in the kitchen either.
I-
When I think about it, man.
It's totally fine. I am well taken care of. Certainly well enough taken care of for this. So let's begin, shall we? And she walks over
I can't look.
to Stonebreaker. She walks over to you and puts your hands in hers. You just feel this cold scale, but there's a warmth underneath it. Grab yours, and as she does, she makes eye contact with you, and you can't understand what's happening, but everything just starts to go fish-eyed as the world just becomes round, and then you feel yourself sucking backwards into yourself, and you see all of these lines of light just continue backwards as you fall into nothing, as all of you watch as the fleshy body of the Lemure collapses and turns into ash. You then see Stonebreaker's armor out of the bed begin to rise up as a blue light begins to shimmer underneath in a very familiar 7-foot form.
Oh, I just had the strangest dream.
Yeah, man, what was it?
Hello. It was lots of languages that I couldn't understand. It was as if I was surrounded by people with just all sorts of weird accents and saying things I couldn't hear and understand, but also I couldn't see. They were blurs and
You sure that's not right now?
no, it's fine.
Laymore.
Ha,
What?
Stony, you feel any
Hello.
better?
I'm feeling good. Yes. ready to kill more things. How did we do?
You turned into goo. Well, I want to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he should probably know. So that he.
Yeah, you turned into goo and Isri brought you back.
Yeah,
Oh.
she wished you back. You know,
As,
I don't see any stars, but she may have it anyway.
Isri, how are
Okay.
you?
as you turn underneath Isri's scales, you do see it just a slight grayness to them.
Oh,
I am fine.
you need a nap?
I am gonna take one.
I would say we would turn off the lights for you, but I don't know how.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You want an eye mask?
Well, then,
I sleep in here all the time. As she wibbles just a tiny bit. I'm going to sit down. I'm fine. Seriously, as long as I don't do anything else again for a little bit. And honestly, especially considering that I sort of just sit here, the more you're not doing anything, the less stressful recovering from wish can be. So I'm just going to sit here.
that seems good.
Okay.
She goes and sits back behind her desk.
Well,
Well,
Thank you, Isri.
thank you,
Yeah.
Isri.
and, maybe.
Back, Stonebreaker. I like you looking like this a lot better.
I like feeling like this a lot better.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice to see you big again. It was weird to come back and for them to tell me this flesh goo was you.
It's also very strange to be having experienced that, but also no memory of that. And I'm taking your word for everything
Probably
that
for
happened.
the best.
It's really for the best, Stony.
I-
You don't want to remember that experience.
You know, as I travel around a lot, I try to forage when I'm traveling, and I once ate some fungus that I feel like it was a very similar experience.
Oh. Make you feel like a blob?
I don't remember.
Oh. I understand.
But now maybe is a good time, especially with Ezra being tired. They know, you guys know that a lot. Well, I sort of cook a lot, and while I'm when I'm not here, I'm working in the kitchen, and they gave me a promotion. They actually made me a chef.
Oh,
I finally,
congrats!
thanks. Yeah, so I finally got to add some stuff to the menus there. So I brought you all some care packages.
Stop.
They let me put some
Oh.
buttermilk biscuits I learned from the Yawning Portal.
Hey,
you
definitely gotta come back
And-
sometime.
Oh my gosh!
There's
last
also-
time you brought
there's
us
also-
cookies.
there's
This
also
time you
a,
brought us some biscuits.
And there's also a woman who came from a place called Scotsland, I think, man, is what she said. But that's something's called tablet. She taught me how to make that. And this is for you, Ezri.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So then they'll actually this time they'll actually help you. So if
Yeah?
if you eat those, they'll give you a little bit of a temporary health.
Alright.
Did you put any of that fungus in those? Or?
No, not this time. Yeah. They wouldn't let me put those ones on the menu.
I like just.
But if you
shoved
want
it
those,
in
I can
my
make
mouth.
that.
Do you eat
Well,
it like when you need the health, or you can eat it anytime?
So anytime you want, but it's just you'll have 6 temporary hit points when you eat it. You can be a bonus action. Then they're good for that magic. They're good for longer than that, but the magic lasts for like 8 hours. Man.
Isri
pretty
just gently holds a biscuit up to her face. Here, open them to the side. They're really good. The microphone. Also,
The audience
thank
doesn't
you,
like this?
Pierce, for thank you, Pierce, as always,
Thank
for
you, Pierce.
surprising us with IRL food.
The last time you brought chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those he still will not let me put those on the menu. I don't know why.
They were so good.
Yeah, I know. He's a real bear. And I don't mean like he's hard to deal with. I mean he's a literal bear.
So he doesn't like chocolate. What if you made honey cookies?
That's a good idea. I haven't tried that.
I bet honey cookies would be right up his alley.
Well,
But
We can get.
before we go
Oh, I was gonna.
in there, what did that? What did that to you guys?
Oh yeah, what killed
Oh
you?
yeah, what were you
Whenever
fighting?
you died.
Oh, they were these heavily armored. Looked like an evil version almost of me, but with they had, I believe it was a lance or a spear, riding on back of horses, and the horses could fly.
Oh, that's cool.
You say that until it happens.
Fair.
Yes, they downed us very quickly in that we thought we were close enough distance, and then suddenly whooped in the face. But it was 4 of them, each also with a horse. So
It was hard.
Very. I mean,
Okay, what was everything up to that point? Because
I do not remember.
oh, cool. Okay, great. It's gonna be good then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're solid.
So, was it like because they hurt you and then you died, or was it like the weapon specifically? Any ideas?
I have no idea.
Great. So just don't die now.
It was basically you died and then
I do think, if I recall, we seem to focus on the horses first and the fighters second. I think that was a mistake. I
so
think
fight
think so.
first, fighters first.
Yes,
Got
they
it.
are. They have good amount of strength and durability, but they are the ones who are really putting out the punishment.
Got it.
If we are from afar, take out horses, but if they are here, take them out.
All right. Put the mark before the horse. Got it.
All right. Well, do you need anything before we go? I mean,
No, I'm feeling fantastic.
Oh,
Oh.
I
A lot
did grab
better
this.
than- Oh,
I don't know what you got in here right now, but
it's a
you
great
need
question. I
anything?
may have spent it.
oh, do we need to throw some things in?
Let me see. Oh no, actually I have Enlarge Reduce in there, I have a Zephyr Strike, and I have a Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you're full up.
So
It's pretty good.
it is
Pretty good, man.
4 of the 5 spell slots in there.
You want a shield, a silver bombs, or
I'm
healing
thinking
word?
for that, a Silvery Barbs might not be a bad call for that.
Yeah.
I mean, shields, for me, it will work just for me, but honestly, I am feeling a lot more, well, now that I'm back, a lot more durable. But,
Sure.
so I think being able to help somebody else is best.
All right. I think I can do that. And I might be able to do it for free.
Wait, what?
I've been speaking of gambling. See, my guys, I don't talk to them. I just blow on the dice and see what happens. And
Yeah, it sounds like you believe in yourself. It sounds like you're your own god. That's what it sounds like.
well, you said it, not me. So yeah, but kind of make your own luck, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think that sometimes I might get lucky and not spend a spell slot on level 1 through 4
That's-
spells.
Cool.
But I haven't tried it yet, so
I guess we'll find out.
yeah, I think now's the time. I do have a free silver barb, but we're gonna save that one because I'm just excited to try this. So, preparing the silver barbs to pump into the ring.
Okay.
This is casting a first level spell, so using my new epic boon, I'm gonna roll a d4. If I roll a 1, I get that spell slot back.
All right.
I rolled a 4. Should have cast a level 4 spell.
That's so cool.
That's
That's
fun.
such a cool
It's
spot.
fun.
That's
It's
such a
really
cool
fun though.
Also
Boom.
perfect for you.
Yeah.
Gambling with your spell slots? Yes.
Yeah.
I had basically made up my mind on something else, and then I saw this one. I was like, nope, this is why right here. Yeah, gotta do it.
Okay. Well, I'm good.
I mean,
Y'all
yeah.
ready to go?
One sec, just one last thing. I run over to the chest that's in front of my bed, and I dig through it and looking for something we haven't used or seen in a very long time. I come back out with a little stuffed animal.
Oh yeah!
And I flip it
That's cute.
It's
back
our
inside out
mascot.
into like an inky shape, and Isri, just so you have some company while we're gone. This thing's gonna keep you safe, and you can't get afraid while you're holding it, okay? And we'll be right back, but in the meantime, and if you don't like the inky thing, that's fine. You can be a traitor, flip it inside out.
the inky thing.
Yes.
Oh come on!
As she takes it and just, it's very kind of you, Wyatt. Thank you.
Yeah, good. I think that's worth one wish spell, right?
She pulls open a very thin drawer on her blanket and starts pulling up this very squishy blanket. It seems to come out of absolutely nowhere, Mary Poppins bag style, as she just keeps pulling and pulling. Is this very fuzzy turquoise blanket with yellow flowers on it.
Aw.
Pulls out and she sort of wraps it around her shoulders and then puts the squishy inside of it.
You look very content. We'll let you sleep.
Thank you. I will see you all when you get through it. I believe in you.
Thanks. Have a good nap.
Take care.
Right. Let's do this, I guess.
I have no idea what we're getting into. Why not?
Yeah, should be fun, man.
At least
Right?
we got Stony back.
Yes, this will be perfect.
Okay, see, Stony says it'll be perfect. That's great. Good for me, man.
As you all
Good.
If I remember
reunited
anything, I'll tell you.
with your amazingly adorable kobold companion begin to fall through the darkness between the rooms of the Gauntlet. You find yourself with a cold, wet, still air meeting your face.
Here we go. What the?
As you find yourself falling once again into a Shadowfell-like region, surrounded by 4 grasping monsters that you have seen, well, some of you have seen before. Can I please get everyone to roll initiative?
Oh, it's been so long.
I know.
I just really want to say this number. But I just
Okay.
Oh
Oh, there's a lot of emotions going around here in the tavern tonight.
so excited to say this. I didn't even roll as good as
All right. I just had this pulled up. Why'd you go away? Do that. All right, Stonebreaker. What about yourself?
That is a 13 for me.
Coming in with a 13. Shed.
Hey, man, that's a 13 for me, too.
Hey,
Wow, whose dexterity is higher?
Probably yours.
No, probably yours,
Oh,
man.
hell. I have a 12. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, you're going first, man.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I believe in the slow cook.
All right. Charlie, what are we looking at?
30.
30. All right.
Nice.
Wyatt.
You know, quick like a bunny and 11.
11.
That's a 2 on the die for
That's
that.
a 2 on the die.
Oh, I
And
forgot to roll for Snowy.
did you bring Snowy back?
I was doing it while you were.
Oh yeah. That's right. Okay.
That's what I put in my thing anyway. If that's
That's
okay.
okay.
Snowy got a 6. So.
Okay. All right.
Not last.
Real quick. Yeah. On that note, there's some roll of chaos wheels that have indeed been called
that's right.
by our very own Zagmeister. I believe it was on Shed and then Wyatt, as I recall. And you know, let me double check. Shed, yep. Shed first, right out the gate. Round and round that wheel's gonna go. Where are you gonna stop? You're gonna find out. Thanks for playing with us, man.
Oh no.
Oh,
Lemirify.
I'm gonna give the audience a chance to undo that if they want to.
Oh no.
Is this gonna be like the first time I ever played with a person, you guys, and I immediately got hit with all the puns? Damn.
Yeah, you got punishment the
That's
first
my
time.
guess. I don't know what happened here, but that's
All
my guess.
right. There it
Oh,
is.
who's it?
Annabelle says nope to that short fuse.
Oh,
That was the other one I was thinking was you exploding.
that one's way less fun because it doesn't empty the jar.
Yeah, I was just about to start grabbing my D6s. I'm sure they'll come back to you there, Zag. As you know what? Screw it. Because that was noped so quick. Wyatt, round and round the wheel's gonna come for you. Where it's gonna stop, Wyatt's about to find out. Swapsies. It almost short fused again. It was one away from a short fuse.
They would've let it hit me.
Swapsies! As you find yourself, you whisked through the air, fairly undramatically in this particular instance, as you find yourself where Shed once was, as you two have swapped positions.
Oh, hey, thanks for keeping the spot warm for me. Sorry to move you close.
It's alright, man. I think any direction is closer to bad things here.
Yeah, That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Charlie, on that note, it is your turn.
I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Sorry, wasn't here last time. It was these guys are like double-headed. Is that what I'm
That is
seeing?
correct. So we do have
Okay.
4 monsters in this room. The first 2 seem to be moving pallid gray blobs of flesh.
Okay.
They have long arms with bony, hooked-like protrusions that drag along the floor. And they have 2 heads with rolling white eyes and a mouthful of sharp teeth.
Okay. And then the other ones
And
are like,
they were identified last time, and you know what? I'll say that identification is gonna. I'm not gonna be able to give you all the information, but I will give you the name. It is Angry Sorrowsworn. Oh my gosh, Charmed Fantasy! Thank you so much for the raid. A clamoring is heard at the door of the tavern. What's that? Raiders! Welcome on in to the Adventurers Pack. Let's get some shout outs for Charmed Fantasy. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community. We really appreciate that. We know that takes a lot. Looks like you were also playing some Dungeons and Dragons. If you need to raid and run, we totally understand. But if you want to stay and give yourself a little bit of self-promo in the chat, tell us a little bit more about what was happening over in your world. We'd absolutely love to hear it, Tavern folk. Go check out Charmed Fantasy. If you are just coming here for the first time, welcome to the Adventurers Pack, but very specifically, welcome to the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos. It does have some rather unique rules, so be sure to hit !rules if you want to learn a little bit more. And now, I think it's back up and working. I'll need to re-update it, but !SL if you want to find out how to integrate in and play these rules. But yeah, we are so happy to have you folks in the chat tonight. Thank you so much for coming in. Kind of Moto Day. So good to see you on in here as well. Oh my goodness gracious. So happy to have Redhead 1549. Welcome on in as well. I believe Charlie was up to some stuff.
I feel bad that I'm about to do what I'm about to do, but
No regrets.
I had no regrets, and I'm sorry to other Lumars at the moment. I'm gonna look around, and I've been studying a lot, I've been reading a lot, and as I look around, I snap my fingers, and I cast Time Stop.
Okay.
Oh, that was out of the 5 rounds.
5 rounds. Okay.
Oh,
That's a lot.
Okay, and then remind me, it all kind of like things that have a minute timer don't go during time stop, right?
That's correct.
All right, so
As all of you watch these 2-headed monsters who were just turning towards each other, their mouths open wide to start screaming, these other very, very large creatures that seem to be made up of equal parts flesh and spiny, bony protrusions coming out of their joints, their ribs open wide and swaying ever so slightly with a bizarre organic pulse. As they reach forward, you watch everything stop. The trees don't move. Their pulse doesn't beat. You have 5 rounds.
all right, round 1. For my bonus action, I am going to pirouette very smoothly in place and cast get Blade Song up.
Okay.
For my action, I am going to use my free whatever spell of Mirror Image that I have because I'm a wizard.
Okay.
So I'm getting that up. And then I'm going to move. Everybody seems to kind of be gone stuff, so I'm going to move. I'm going to move right here. For my second action, or for
Okay.
my second round, I'm going to use my other free action or free spell of Longstrider and give myself an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
didn't expect to roll 5 on this. Times 10. I am going to use my bonus action. You said this is,
You have good rest, Melosaur.
that's an action. So I'm going to do that next
Shed
time.
taking the assignment very seriously.
I just lost my bonus action. I'm so sorry. There it is. I'm gonna skip my bonus action on that second round.
All right, real quick, just make sure we're.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
There you go. You're all good. You're all
Yeah,
good. I know you're
sorry.
doing a lot of things.
I like my heart is pumping. I didn't realize I was gonna
Time
have that
stop.
many
You're doing
rounds.
great.
So for my third round,
Uh huh.
I am gonna cast Crown of Stars.
Excellent.
Um, 7. Okay. So that's my first use of a spell slot. And then I am going to, for my 4th round, and then I'm going to move a little bit. Actually, do I want to move? Yeah, I'm going to move. Right there. For my 4th round, I am going to cast 60-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah, so for my 4th round, I'm going to cast, I can't pronounce this, I'm so sorry. Something freezing spear, I can't pronounce it.
I don't know. off the top.
OTX.
OTX?
Thank you. But I'm going to hold it in my hand.
Okay.
I don't have to throw it right away.
Excellent.
So,
An icy sphere appearing in your palm as
yeah,
well.
icy sphere appears in my palm. And then for my bonus action, and that one I'm casting at, I think that's 6th level? Yeah, that's 6th level. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade at 4th level.
It's like going up against a blue deck in Magic.
I'm thinking Dragon Ball Z. This week on Rabbit Ball Z.
And then for my
Spend the whole
final,
episode Charmea.
for my final one,
2.
Throw in a 3rd. I deserve it.
No, the rules are what they are. As a reminder, for every egregious pun, a D6 goes in the punishment jar.
Okay, for my final one, I am, I moved through all this space, all this stuff happens, I land here, and I think I'm line of fire from right here, between the two of them. I am gonna cast Lightning Bolt between the two of them.
Which ones?
The two in front of me. It's a line from me all the
Okay.
way through to green.
Why are you all the way down there? Oh, right, because you just moved yourself. I'm fine. We're good. Time stop.
'Cause I can move.
Exactly. Time stop.
And I'm casting that at 4th level,
Excellent.
and that ends the time stop. But I still
Okay.
have my bonus action after I do this.
All right, and what all of you see in that moment, there's this momentary perception. It's almost like that moment where you see something out of the corner of your eye as you blink, that everything went still for a moment. And then you just see Charlie looking like they are in fast motion. Just it looks like a sped up film, like someone just turned the crank at 6,000% behind a Nickelodeon. You just see lights popping everywhere. It's a series of very loud sounds as well.
Did I? No, not that mushroom.
Okay, and so for Lightning Bolt, that is a dex save.
Okay. You also then. It's hard to imagine that a lightning bolt could be faster but it's hearing gone almost before you can perceive it at all. The Sarasworn fails hard. Devourer also fails very hard. So much failure. Single digits on everything.
Okay,
Natural one on one of them.
38 points of lightning damage.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna throw one of the Crown of Star spheres at the one in front of me.
Okay.
And that is 28 to hit.
A 28 will hit.
Wait, how many of these go? So that was 12, 13 points
Okay.
of radiant damage. Yeah. Oh, and then because I hit something, I did a attack action. No, I'm sorry. Because I did a magic action, I can teleport. So I'm gonna teleport 30 feet away. Here. Or teleport here. And then now I have 50 feet of movement. And I'm gonna move a little bit of it to get right here.
Okay. All right.
That's
With
my turn.
Charlie's turn out of the way, that is then hilariously going to bring us to Stonebreaker.
Oh, excellent. As my fighty friend has left the fray, I guess I will come down here. I just don't know what they do. And yeah, I will take some regular attacks at this one.
Okay.
Oof. Let's see here. That is. Oh, you know what? Because I have started my turn without heroic inspiration, I have heroic inspiration. I'm going to use it to reroll that.
Okay.
Much better. That is an 18, which we all know for me is a crit.
And it will absolutely hit.
That is 26 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. Alley-oop.
Oh, really quick, actually. On that note, you notice that he does not seem to take as much damage as you would normally
That's
be used
fine.
to.
That's all I can do. That is going to be wow, went a lot higher. A 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, and on that first one, I am going to give him disadvantage. Oh wait, no, I crit. So he has disadvantage on all of his attacks until the start of my next turn. In that case, I will slow him, which also stacks on top of the other slow that I gave him from slashing. So his speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Okay.
For 12 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Third attack. Is not great.
Oh, my apologies there, Stonebreaker. Your attacks are going through normally.
Cool.
I'm reading the wrong thing. Let's give those points right back.
Yes, so third attack is going to be a 20 to hit
A 20 will still hit.
for 15 points of magical slashing. That was my third attack. No haste, no, but I did crit. So I'm going to use bonus action for third attack. Or fourth attack, I should say. That is going to be 23 to hit for 12 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And with that one, I'm going to push him back 10 feet.
Okay. He doesn't need make save or nothing?
Nope. That just happens because of my.
The what? Because you're awesome?
Mm-hmm.
While Time Stop has not been cast on Stony B, his blade still moves preternaturally quickly, getting 4 attacks in 6 seconds.
And yeah, that will then be. That's all of my actions. That's bonus action. That is that. I'm good to go.
All right, hey man, it's your turn.
Hey,
Bringing
thanks,
it to
man.
Shed.
This is gonna be very simple. Not knowing exactly what's going on, I'm just gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
At 3rd level, and I'll of course designate all my friends to not be affected by it. But because I also have Boon of Dimensional Travel, and I just use a magic action, I would just like to teleport. I'm gonna say right here next to Stony B,
Okay.
and which will put the thing in the radius, so it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Real quick, what's the radius on that bad boy?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. And does it have any other effects?
Its speed will be halved while it's in there.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just
On
gonna
top
give
of
you
me reducing it by 20.
a
Oh,
little
nice. Manipulating time.
radius
tonight.
here.
We got slow, fast, and rapid speed.
All right.
And-
So, what kind of save was that bad boy again?
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is only a 13.
Okay, that will fail, so that'll be 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks. That's it for me, man.
All right. Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled D10 instead of D12. That's fine.
That is going to
Sorry,
bring
you had
us
a lot
to the
going on.
Sorrow Sworn. Literally.
I'm just gonna pull the D12s out.
They got real abandoned here in that time stop. Oh boy.
No
Well,
wonder the sash.
Oh, boo for that.
okay.
That's why I
Yeah,
bring it
they're just gonna scoot themselves real far forward here. The Red Sorrow Sworn, running forward, just sort of Naruto running, but also deeply more uncomfortable this particular time, as the arm hooks drag into the black loam behind him. You hear one of the heads screaming forward, "I'm gonna eat all your faces!" And then the other one turns back and goes, "No, we gotta hook him in the sides! Hook him in the sides!" He's gonna dash on forward. That's what I gotta do.
I vote in the side. If we have any say, it just sounds a little less painful.
Side?
Yeah.
Right, man.
Yeah, that one's just gonna hang out by the tree. Not gonna dash all the way, just going and hanging out a little bit. Okay. That's gonna do that for them. That then brings us to the Devourers.
Okay, the others are devourers.
Okay.
I'm really hoping their speed is 30, so this one can like only take one step towards us. And that's
Right? That'd be pretty funny.
That would be hilarious. So the speed, right? If it's 30, it'd be reduced to it's only 10.
Get
and
my
then it's not
measuring stick.
Oh my gosh.
Circles. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna scooch forward before doing this, actually. I'm realizing, yeah, he's gonna have to cut just a little bit closer. He's gonna pop right up to you. 2. And he is going to make 2 attacks, one at Shed and one at Stonebreaker.
hello.
Let's go at Shed first here. Natural 1.
Oh, hey, man.
Swings right above the top of your head. Stonebreaker,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That will absolutely hit.
All right. That is gonna be 7 points of slashing,
Which I will reduce by 6 now.
taking
So
1
it's
point
1.
as it clackles into your armor. but as it nicks into your skin, you feel some of your muscles contract and pull as you take 26 points of necrotic damage.
26. That is okay. I am sitting at everyone's favorite number, 303 for health. So
As that happens, the rib cage at the center of this creature pulls forward, and you see black ooze begin to pour out of the side as this purple energy shoots out. I'm going to need con saves from Stonebreaker and from Shed.
You should probably see a doctor.
Seems bad.
Yeah.
I got out of there.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
Okay. Con.
23.
23?
18.
18. Those are both successes.
Okay.
You instead will only take...
A lot of dice.
that is going to be... bad math is what it's going to be.
Nervous.
21 points of necrotic damage.
Stay away from those comments.
Second critter. Yeah. Just gonna dash on forward. Bringing us to Snowball.
Did I get skipped in there?
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies there, Wyatt. Yeah, after you.
Yeah,
I knew I was slow, but not that slow.
Yeah, Snowy's a little slow.
Okay, I think I barely made my concentration check to maintain that, but does it need to, since he ends his turn, does he also need to make a wisdom saving throw?
That is a great question. I think he does.
Was that the updated spirit guide?
13.
13. So it says when it enters or ends its turn.
Yes.
Not as good. 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks, man.
Go on, Wyatt.
Well, Charlie's usually pretty fun to buff, but tonight they're already going for the full buffet. So, Stoney, let's even the odds here. One bun flash mob made a mandatory mannequin challenge, and let's give you the edge with the haste. So casting a haste onto to Stoney B here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I'm close enough. I just gotta get a little closer. So stepping on into Charlie and just gonna give them like a look up and down and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna sprout a pair of spectral wings as I lift up off the ground into the sky.
As you give your sibling a fist bump before rising into the air.
That was cool.
All right.
Oh, and I gotta see if that haste was free.
Yes, you do.
It was free.
That's
That's a good feeling.
You're so happy.
That's
It worked.
really cool.
All right.
What level spell was that?
3.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I rolled a 3 on the D4. I got it back.
That's amazing. I love it.
All right. Enjoying that new epic boon already.
So
Now we'll bring us over to Snowy.
Snowy is going to fly by, peace out, and land on my shoulder. That way I don't lose him again.
Okay.
Holding on to me.
And with that being the end
Help.
of the round, we're going to take a quick intermission, everyone. We're going to take a quick 10 minutes to enjoy this food that Pierce has given us, stretch our legs. You folks don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventures are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. As a reminder, this show is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. We are genuinely and truly so very grateful for all of you who support what we do here. We get to make our shows twice a week because of you fine, amazing, wonderful people hanging out in the chats. If you are looking for ways to support us, you can subscribe on Twitch. You can become a member. It's a member on YouTube, right? That's the cool fancy word. You can become a member on YouTube now, which is very, very cool. Or you can support us on Patreon. Patreon is also a really good way to head over and make this possible. So if you want to go check that out, please do. If you do any one of those things, you are going to get access to some fun perks, primarily in our Discord, where we have subscribers and members only chat, where we have maps from the Gauntlet, where we have playlists for our Melos Machina characters, and very importantly, where we do our post-show hangout. So after the show, we're going to be heading over there to just kind of hang out, decompress, have my players throw dice at me, but not this time because they're Lemire's, because they're not Lemire's anymore, so that's pretty great. It's going to be awesome, so go check us out. We'd love to have you over there. We'd love to have you over there. On that note, are we ready to re-enter the Gauntlet, players?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. At the turn of the break, we had a time stop, a bolt of lightning, some flying, and a whole bunch of slicing and dicing. As we return once more to the Shadowfell. All right. Charlie, it is your turn.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 2 questions. Can I hand something to someone as a free action?
I believe
Or is
it
that
is
action?
that's going to be interacting with an object, which in the 2024 rules is a bonus action.
Cool. Okay. Stony tasted. Okay. So I am measuring distances. I'm so sorry. Everybody moved. Okay. I am going to click my heels together, spin in a circle, and for my action, cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
And I believe I can get everybody. It said anybody within 30 feet of me. Maybe I have to move five more feet over.
At 30 feet,
Is that
just barely.
cool? All right. So I'll start at the top, right at the red guy.
Okay.
And I don't remember how we ruled this. With Snowy's help, does that get me during Steel Wind Strike for the first one?
I don't
Or
think
no?
Snowy can come with you on a
That was
Steel
why
Wind
I
Strike,
asked.
as
I
I
couldn't
recall,
remember. Okay.
because you are moving one with the wind, and while Snowy is in fact a wind-based creature, Snowy is not one with the wind in this way.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Snowy stays back. The first hit is the first one is a 21.
A 21 will hit.
Sorry, Snowy, leaving you behind again.
As Looney Tunes like. Look, fairly literally, Charlie roadrunners away, and there's just an owl left in midair who drops for a second before his wings pop out to the side. But there's a little poof of white feathers.
20 plus 16 is 36 plus 6 is 42.
42 points of what? Very important.
Psychic?
Okay.
No, force damage.
Force damage. Excellent. Okay.
Second one, just next guy in the like little circle.
Little yellow guy?
Going clockwise. Yes.
Okay.
And that is a 28 to hit.
A 28 hits.
9 plus 7 is 16. Plus 16 plus 3 is 19. Plus 8 is 27. Plus 5 is 32.
32? Okay.
And then next one in the little roundabout.
1 plus 2 plus 1 plus
18. Does an 18 hit?
an 18 hits.
Okay. Oh my! I just completely forgot that was the wrong type of dice. Okay. 7 plus 2, 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay.
Nope. Plus. Sorry, I'm doing math out loud. 13 plus 13 is 26 plus 3 is 29.
Okay.
And then the last guy is a 24 to hit.
24 will do.
12 plus 22, 25.
Okay.
And I accidentally closed D&D, or roll 20. But if you could put me while I reload roll 20, right next to Stony.
Absolutely, I can.
And then I want to hand him in his open, if he has a gauntlet, I don't know.
I do not have an open hand. My weapon takes both hands.
Oh.
I do. He's got a mace.
I'm gonna hand you the snowball.
Okay.
It just takes a throw to throw it. It's an action. So I was gonna hand it to Stony because he got an extra action. And then because I did a spell, I'm gonna teleport 30 feet away, back to where I started.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Stonebreaker.
Fantastic. I'm going to walk over here on the other side of shit. Yes. And I am going to attack this thing, but this time with the advantage of friendship.
As vacation Stonebreaker dad returns, as he walks around to the other side of the shed.
That is going to be a 29 to hit.
A 29 will hit.
14 points of magical slashing. And I forgot, all of his attacks were at disadvantage last turn.
That's on me?
No, it's also on me for not reminding you, so.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll roll these next ones that way.
Well, he's gonna get them anyway. His first one's going to be at disadvantage.
Welcome
now.
in Omega Scales. I'd written down that he slowed, but not that he was at disadvantage.
Oh, he had everything happening to him.
Okay.
That is going to be 27 to hit for another 14 points of magical slashing.
All right. Shed, add +1 to your next attack roll.
Okay. Thank you.
Third attack. Is a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for 13 points of magical slashing.
When you know it, he's not going to do anything at disadvantage. He's
Ooh.
not going to do anything at all. As he dissolves away into
Cool.
ash.
I'd like to use Keeper of the Souls, and Stony can heal as many hit dice as that thing has.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, I just can do that once a turn, but it's not enough.
Does one discover how many hit dice a
Holy shit.
monster has?
Yeah, that's my 17th level ability as a great ability.
It should say by their
Is that like
health.
the hit points 8d, like the
The number. So how many? The number of hit dice.
Number of hit dice.
So like 8d would be 8. Yeah. So I heal 8.
you can heal up to 18.
Whoa!
Don't mind if I do.
It's 18. So he heals up to them.
Up to that.
Yeah, you heal for 18.
Yeah, I can do that within 60 feet whenever something dies, but only once per turn. But it doesn't take an action.
It's an educational show, everybody.
Love that.
Congratulations.
With my haste, I'm going to get behind the other side of these Sorrowsworn here, and I am going to swing at it.
Okay.
That is a 19 on the die.
Which we all know
That is a
for
crit for me.
Stonebreaker.
19 points of magical slashing.
This one, however,
Mhm.
seems to be taking slightly less damage than you would like.
And because slashing, he has his. Oh, let me hold
Write
on.
down all of them this time. I only wrote down
Mhm.
slow. He's green. Ah, right. You got it, Lister's mate. This creature is going to have -1 to its next attack roll.
This will be in features and traits, and this will be in feats as a slasher.
Stonebreaker slashes with his feet.
Okay. Reducing his speed by 10 feet.
All right.
I can do that once per turn, and I had yet to do it.
Okay.
And additionally, I'm going to push him 10 feet,
You got it.
which I believe makes him need to take a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, that's right, Dan.
All right. He sure does. Lister's mate thinks you're feeling lucky, Shed. Your next D20 roll will be made with a high variance die. Wisdom saving throw on the Angry Sorrowsworn. That's a 9.
Okay, so Angry Stars. Ooh, it's not as good. 14 points.
14 points? Okay. What happens when he gets into your little circle, by the way?
Oh, his speed's just halved now.
Okay.
And then, yeah, he takes that damage when he enters or stays.
Okay. Got it.
Let me just double check that I haven't lost anything in the new version here. Nope.
Okay.
I am then going to, with all of my hasted speed, move up on him, and now using my hasted action, I'm going to make an attack. Come here, you. It's a 19 on the die.
As we all know, first Stonebreaker.
27 points of magical slashing.
Nice. You got it.
And this time I am going to give him disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Just his first attack.
Just said first attack.
Bonus action, I am going to activate my shield.
Okay.
And with the last of my movement, I'm going to get between him and Shed.
Nice.
Okay. Stonebreaker dancing around the shed.
This is a good
of
shed.
which-
I must protect it.
Speaking of which, an excellent shed.
Ah.
It is your turn.
Oh, thanks, man. That's really sweet. I'm gonna take this snowball and throw it at the ones up top here. As I
Okay.
understand, this spell has a range of 300 feet. I don't know if me throwing it does, so I'm not exactly sure how this works.
That's a great question. Someone want to spell Otiuk for me?
Otilukes.
Otilukes.
Nuclear cannon.
And it's possessive.
Jesus.
It says to a range of 40 feet.
The walls.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay.
For throwing it.
Oh, okay. So it's 40 feet range. I didn't see that part. So then I can move up.
Still pretty fun.
To get within 40 feet, these good folks, I probably have to go like.
Yeah.
But then it's a 60-foot radius.
Oh my lord. Okay.
So I'm gonna just try to chuck it as far as I can past them,
Yeah, that'll hit both of them.
but I don't want us to get hit
For a 30-foot
You can-
radius?
because it's got a 60-foot radius.
It's got 60-foot radius, so honestly, yeah, you can even back up. I would back up just a hair there, Shed. There you go. Okay.
Pinky Snow?
No. Luckily, no bodies of water are gonna be hit. Make that checklisters make. Yeah, it's just gonna explode because there's no water in range. Although what does happen, so as you hold this globule of ice back and chuck it into the air around it, you do watch as the fog and mist slowly coagulates and actually starts to fall as little droplets of snow underneath it. As it lands somewhere in the darkness, you actually can't see where it lands. It's far beyond the pale of your vision out here in the darkness. But you do hear that as you feel the blast of polar air explode back around your face. Good checklisters, mate. You got it. The next 2 attacks of that creature you were attacking, Stony B, is going to have disadvantage.
Yes.
We're going to have some con saves coming on out here. They've been rolling real bad on their saves all night, so let's see how this goes. The Sorrow Sworn is a 23.
Let's say
On the Devourer, you're still about to take a butt ton of damage. Oh my god. The Devourer is a 24.
they both save. Then do I roll the damage?
Yes.
Okay.
In this instance, your spell, I'm gonna say you roll the damage.
Okay, this is gonna take a second because it's 10 of these and I only have 3. I'm gonna move these out of the way. 14, 18, 21. 31, 32. 30, another 6. 38,
38?
and then divided in 2, so 18 each? No,
19.
19. I was like, that's
Alright.
not bad math.
19. You do notice that the Devourer seems to take slightly less damage.
But since that was a magic action, I'm going to use my boon to teleport back behind Stony B.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure, since it's a new turn, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Pretty sure that's exactly how this all works. So,
Oh my
You
god.
got
I
it,
love
buddy.
that combo.
Oh.
let's see if they can keep rolling on wisdom saves. Oh no, back with a 2, right? They rolled good once. That one time they rolled well. After
That's
that, nope.
another 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I love this. I love it so much.
All right.
And that's it for me.
That's it for Shed. All right, Wyatt, that's going to
Thanks.
bring us to you.
That's one.
I think I
All
got
right,
it.
I'm about 15 feet up in the air with my wings, but I'm gonna click my heels as to say, float like a bunny fly, sting like Stony, as I bunny hop in midair, right onto the other side of this, whatever this guy is.
It's not really clinking anymore. You need to hold it closer to the microphone so people can hear the sound.
I like the idea of getting a tub and just like tonk.
Ooh, that's good.
Annabelle was threatening to donate her, I believe, 2.5-gallon jar.
That's big.
It's like one of those like pretzel tubs from Costco, you know.
That's be about it, yeah.
And looking right past this guy, I'm just gonna shout out at Charlie and, hey, it was nice being close to you, but isn't it nice we can do this instead? Look how we could have come out. A Siamese twin, or worse yet, Mr. Eda Fetus. As I use both of those to fire off a volley of Eldritch Blast with the repelling property, trying to push towards the spiritual guardians.
Okay.
So,
This is growth, thorn growth all over again. Or
Oh,
whatever
totally.
the spell
Oh,
is
yeah.
called. Yep.
cool. First attack. With a 19 on the die. That's not a crit for me, unfortunately. But definitely going to push it 10 feet and also doing 6 points of force damage.
All right.
Second attack.
I love it.
As a reminder, everyone is full up on adrenaline.
We haven't had an ID tonight, have we?
We have not had an ID tonight.
No.
So we're gonna do some guess work in here, and
No.
let's add
Oh,
2 adrenaline to make that an 18.
An 18 does hit.
Amazing. So there'll be 7 points of force damage. Let's push back 10 feet. All right. Next attack. 17 on the die for a 28 to hit.
Superbly.
Superb hit. That's gonna be 11 points of force damage. Push 10 feet.
That'll do it.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, there you
Hold
go.
on.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah. You were telling us, what is your spirit guardian
Oh, so
look
they're
like?
Fae, so they look like little mushroom people, but they're wearing sort of chef coats because they're my sous chefs.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it.
Do they know how to cook like vodka infused pumpkin? Because then you could
You
call
are
them
underage.
spirit full gourd eating.
Oh. Wow.
You don't really cook it. You just put it in there, man.
There were 2 puns in there. I almost don't want to put it in because it was
That
so
was
fast.
So fast.
That was so painfully fast. He failed. As 1,000 tiny little fey chefs in various levels of accoutrement. A couple of them have the full little hats.
That one took me a long time to think of. I've been sitting on it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not that good.
Well, I thought that was off the cuff.
So that's only 10 points. of breaking
Oh, okay.
So
Still
once you know
damage
it,
is
you only
damage.
have one left.
This one's looking a little beefier.
Still up.
Still
yeah.
hanging out.
So, last and final Eldritch Blast. Sorry, Shed. It just knocks you over, but 18 on the die for 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
And 13 points of force damage.
And will just barely not hit your compatriots at 10 points. Cool. Just barely. Skids to a stop, like right almost at the very tippy tip of your nose there, Shed.
I'm just gonna ask this because this is an educational show. If being in my spirit guardians halves their speed and they're pushed, does it have the pushing speed?
Excellent question.
I would rule no, because the idea being that
Magical push.
well, for me, it's more that like your tiny sous chefs are getting in the way of their feet as they're trying to move. I don't imagine your tiny sous chefs are going to stop him from being pushed. That's my imagining of
It's just-
of the order of operations in your kitchen.
Sure.
Seem to me that they're all running out of the way, yelling, "Go behind! Go behind!"
Oh my god, I love this
Oh
so
boy.
much. This
So
is
there you
my
go.
favorite thing in here.
There you go.
Careful, that guy will eat anything.
Oh, that's
Anything else?
amazing.
That was my bonus action of Bunny Hop. My action, no, I can't do anything else.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the Sarosworn.
Speed is halved. Speed is halved. Sorry, the wording is speed is halved, not halve their movement as the old word
Yeah.
was. That
Gauntlet
That
is an
fixes
educational
that.
show.
And for educational shows, pushing and things like that get around difficult terrain.
Oh.
So we should just be pushing each other through the difficult terrain is what I'm hearing.
I can push you 4 times a turn. Stings a little bit.
I'm not sure. Do you mean the Devourer? Lister's Mate, I just want to double check in. Which one you want to be?
The Sorrowsworn?
Oh, it's the Sarosworn. Yeah, there's... That could be either one. I'm just going to give that a quick second,
I don't
because
think
it
we
is the Sarosworn's turn.
Assume that late sibling agenda. It could be a devour him.
So I think we need to upgrade to like keg that's in the corner that you're chucking.
Yeah.
Oh, but only if
You're good.
They
No,
make
I got
it
you.
in,
Yeah.
does
Oh,
it
wait,
count?
no.
A bucket behind him, so Emmy has to throw dice
Exactly.
like at
I'm surprised we
Unfortunately,
haven't gotten there a
Again,
long time ago.
Again, though, they only count for the punishment jar if they make it into the bucket.
Real quick, I gotta just double check a wording on this. Lister's Mate. He's near one of each. Sadly, this does not clarify. It is the Sarosworn's turn, so we're gonna have the red one go first, is what we're gonna do. You're in the air,
I'm in there, about 15 feet.
about 15 feet.
15 feet
Charlie
up.
is also in the air, as I recall.
No, I'm not
You're
actually.
not in the air.
I
That's right, you-
forgot
you
to in
fell
my
back down.
speediness. I was planning on doing it. I forgot to do it,
That's
so I
okay.
haven't done it.
That's okay.
They flew,
Just appear-
but they didn't fly.
Just appeared to be
Yes.
flying. They just
Yeah.
appeared to be flying.
Yeah.
Not like
I'm
you're
just moving
doing
speed.
anything else with your time.
Just barely isn't able to get to you. That's wild.
Ha ha
Okay.
ha ha ha.
You might take more actions this game in that first round than I get the entire episode,
All
which
right.
is cool.
I also still have mirror image up.
Good to note.
So there's 3 of me doing all of this.
So blurry.
I still remember
The red one pulls
displacement.
forward,
Displacement.
but does seem to have both arms tightened at the ready. Okay, you got it. I got you, Lister's Mate. We'll have -1 to both of their rolls when it comes around. All good. All right, so that is then going to bring us to the green, who is gonna actually stay right where he is.
Hello.
He
And
is
hello to you too.
going to, at this moment, as He's looking forward at you. You hear just one head scream, "You think you can make us bleed? I'll make you bleed!" As he pulls both arms back to attack at you.
At disadvantage.
It would be an advantage normally, so this is
Ooh,
going to be
hello.
a straight roll.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. That is going to be a 20. It's -1. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright. That is going to be 19 points of piercing damage.
Of which I take 13.
Alright. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope.
Cool.
Nope. Alright, that 11's gonna swing wide. That is gonna do us for them. That's gonna bring us to the Devourers. Oh no, it was the other dude that used the ability. One is dead.
One be dead.
You do be dead.
Yes, it is Devourer.
It's devoured it.
Devoured it.
Yeah,
He's gonna make 2 attacks first right off the gate. He's gonna smack into you first, Stony. That's a 24 to hit because of the -1.
Yep, that'll hit.
That'll hit. That is going to be that 7 points of slashing.
I take 1. I
I'm
love
like
it.
not even
Oh,
bothering to
6
protect
good.
you because I want you to get closer to halfway. So.
Yeah.
And
Here we go.
through 23 points of necrotic.
Cool.
All right, the attack that's coming in at you, Shed.
It's at, I forgot this earlier. I have a cloak of displacement, so it is at disadvantage.
You got it.
Sick.
Natural 20, natural 1.
Hey.
As you see an
Nice.
alternate reality slip past your eyes as you manage to duck underneath as the mirror image of you gets cleaved straight in half by this claw. All right. Double check.
Ooh.
Yes.
The Sarasworn ended his turn in Shed's.
That's
Sure
something
did.
else.
Make
That's
that. Let's make that wisdom save. Nah.
Okay, so that's 10 points of radiant damage to the Sarasworn.
Okay.
I'm loving this. Let's get the other one in there.
As long as they don't hit me, we're fine.
You want some insurance there?
Nah, it's okay.
You know
I'll
what?
do
This
some
creature
attacking. It'll be
doesn't
fine.
care. I need, as his ribs open up wide and you see that purple energy billowing forward, I need con saves from... Actually, Charlie, this might hit you as well. Let me double check. Oh, no, just barely missing you, Charlie. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, centered. Yeah, just barely missing you, Charlie. By a millimeter.
Ooh, I just skinny up.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of your fur actually blackens and withers just right at the teeny edges of your paw tips.
Shake
All right, what are we looking at?
So it's a 12 for me.
Okay.
And the 22 for me.
That's a success. That is a failure. For what it's worth, the Sarasworn also just failed. So, you
Alright.
know, balance.
I don't like that sound.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Rolled very poorly, though.
I'll take roll poorly.
It's 37 points of necrotic damage
Ooh.
to you, Shed.
That's poorly?
Yep. Halved Stonebreaker for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh. That's a good
Um,
poorly.
This just
That
is making me more dangerous, putting a D30 into play for me.
Oh, wait, I need to.
I can re-roll that at any time I'd roll a D20.
No.
Do you have adrenaline surges?
You have 3 adrenaline surges.
I mean, this is just for the concentration check, and so half of 30. I took full damage.
So you
half
have
of
to make-
38 would be
Yeah,
a
so I'm
19.
so I'm at 12 right now, and adrenaline surges are +2 each.
Plus 2 each.
Yeah.
18. Wait, it was 37 damage, right?
It was
Yeah,
37.
it's
So yeah,
You need
18.
18.
Yeah.
12 plus.
It's okay.
Two.
Are you sure? Because you can do it.
You can do it with all 3.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Then I'll spend my 3 adrenaline. To
You got it.
succeed.
Obviously, also, the gauntlet is a show of free will. Spend them at your own
No,
desire.
no, that's
but
fine.
We're
Okay.
all like, you could keep it though.
Okay, and I didn't have anything else. That's it.
Yeah, and that's the end of that Devourer's turn. There's only one Devourer left, so that brings us to...
Great. Could you make a
Oh,
wisdom saving
yeah, he
throw?
sure can. He sure
Okay.
can, buddy. You better
it's
believe
worth
it.
Worth it. Instant payoff.
That's a 13.
So
thought
that's
they were like
13
this for
points
the
of radiant
ice.
damage.
You got it.
Adrenaline in, adrenaline out.
I think
I'll
that's a
take it. I'll
pun.
take it.
Okay. Snowy.
Snowy's gonna help me with
You
what
got
I'm
it.
about to do.
Well, what are you about to do, Charlie?
Okay, I'm gonna run in and go to the other side of this guy. Hit him with, oh my gosh, thunder is a... I just lost all of my brain power. Booming blade!
You got it.
Alright.
In place of all the information for Blooming Blade, AC/DC starts playing.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a 17 plus 11, 28 to hit.
Yes. Certainly.
So that is... Oh, I don't have enough dice. I don't have near enough dice. Okay. Alright. I'll separate it out and I'll do each one individually because I don't have enough dice. So, first off, it is 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, plus 5. 8 points of magical slashing,
Okay.
4 points of radiant.
Okay.
Oh,
Appreciate you
that's
separating it out.
not the right type of dice. 16 points of thunder damage.
Okay. All
Uh,
going through normally so far.
First attack, second attack with Shadow Blade. I have friendship.
You surely do.
You man.
Oh my god. I have adrenaline.
You surely do. You have 3 points. Stonebreaker also has 3 points. Why
I'm gonna use 2 of them to make it an 18.
an 18 hits.
Okay. Add an extra 4 points to that. I forgot about something from
Yeah,
the
you're,
slash.
yeah, I got you.
11, 12 plus. I forgot my things all changed and I increased my dex. So plus 10, so 11 plus 10, so or 12 plus 10, 22 points.
You got it.
Third attack, offhand with my crystal scimitar. 18 plus 11, so 29.
Yes.
15 plus 6, so 21 plus 5, 26 points of damage.
Okay.
And then because I hit him, I'm gonna teleport out of there. Don't like the things that they do. So I'm going 30 feet over here. I don't know if Snowy comes with me on teleport.
No,
But Snowy
no, I
has-
don't imagine Snowball does in this particular moment because you are full on poofing out of existence and then
Yeah, so I
repoofing
think
elsewhere.
Snowball is hanging out.
Yeah, it'll tell you usually if you can take a critter with you. And, well, Snowball is amazing and wonderful and definitely an awesome addition to the team. Probably.
And that's my turn.
All right, that's definitely a pun though.
Definitely.
All right, Stonebreaker, that's gonna bring us to you.
Excellent.
Oh, is
Question
it not working?
About
Annabelle?
your spell.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Is it the first time they enter? So if I push this guy out and push him back in?
Once per turn.
Okay.
They clarify that it can only happen one time.
Well, in that case, we're going to
I'll
make his
reload
next
this.
turn harder for him, and we are going to attack him. I'm going to use that heroic inspiration that I start my turn with to re-roll that. There we go. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
25 should hit.
Yup. 13 points of magical slashing, and this is on the Sourceborn.
This is in the Sarsworn, 13 points. Okay.
And I am pushing him back 10 feet,
Okay.
so that, you know, next turn, have fun.
Quick second here.
Yes. And then, I'm moving over here. Hello. And attacking with friendship. That will be a
The adrenaline surge coming back to you, Shed.
26 to
Excellent,
hit.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
26 will hit.
16 points of magical slashing.
That's enough.
Lovely.
So I'm going to use my Keeper of the Souls again. This time I'll take the healing.
Okay.
So
You
it's
heal for 18. And apologies about that. I've just reloaded it. Let me know if that ceases working again. Thank you so much. Sorry, RL. All right.
Okay, so it was 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet of my movement will get me here,
Okay.
and I will then attack him.
A new legendary card has been obtained.
Okay, that will be a 21 to hit,
Yes.
and he. How does this work? First time hitting with slasher, his speed will be reduced by 10.
Okay.
Then 12 points of magical slashing,
Okay.
and also he will be pushed back 10 feet.
All right. He does not seem to take as much damage as you would like, but he
It's
does
okay.
get moved backwards.
45 feet will get me here. 2, 3. Ooh, because I killed something, bonus action attack. 26 to hit.
Yes.
12 points of magical slashing. Push back another 10 feet.
Oh my gosh.
All right, y'all with this. Come on. It was enough with Wyatt.
We got
All
so
right.
much control.
And you
I
know,
love it.
I'm hasted. Hello.
As you just
Haste
continue
reduction.
to push him backwards and then continue to close the gap.
19 on the die.
Yes.
Is that a crit for you?
Mm-hmm. I put it on 18s right now. 22 points of magical slashing. Push him back 10 feet.
As both of the heads continue to roll, and both of the claws also swing back out at you. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, that's 55 feet of movement to have gotten there. Of the 70 feet that I have, so 55, 60, 65, 70 feet will get me here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Anything else on your turn, Stony B?
No.
Shed.
Man, you all do so much. Okay. Right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'll just sort of, I don't know, move up towards this guy
Okay.
and force him to make a wisdom saving throw, man.
You got it, man.
You do too much.
That's gonna be a 7.
It's only 10 points of rage.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Hecate.
Hickety.
Hecate. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We're so happy you're here.
And then I guess for my action, I'm gonna just I'm just gonna toll the dead on him, man.
All right, Toll in the Dead.
Another wisdom saving throw, please.
He's so great at these, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, it was almost better. No, it's a 9.
Since he's injured, that's 4d12. That's 30 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez. All right. Somehow, yeah, neither of these monsters allergic to necrotic,
And
which is
then-
weird, but we'll take it.
And then I'll use my teleportation to get back over here by my friend Stone.
This is amazing.
I love it so much.
But yeah, that's it for me, man.
That's it for you, man. Wyatt, that's gonna bring us to you.
Amazing. This is also great.
Yank.
Dude. Oh, I can. All right. I'm just gonna kick my heels and start floating on towards whatever this guy is. I think it's a sorrow sworn. And I'm singing, someone in the kitchen is dying. Someone in the kitchen, you go. Oh, oh. As I then boom, 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 Eldritch Blast towards him.
All right.
Oh man.
I love this so
Actually, I can only make it here, so that's not going to be on trajectory. So as I realize, I stop mid-track, and I misty step 30 feet that way. And because I'm within 5 feet of him, he now has disadvantage on all attacks made against anybody but me.
Good to know. Okay.
Yep.
But you're in the air?
I was on the trajectory down, like
Okay.
10 feet in the air now
10 feet
instead
in the
of
air?
15.
Okay,
If he's
okay.
a 5-foot creature.
He is a 5 foot. Well, yeah, between
Yeah.
5 and 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Close enough for tricking him.
Yeah, it depends on which head you're measuring to the top of.
That's hilarious.
Awesome. Well, just pick up where I left off. You go, oh, oh, oh. As 19 on the die, max damage, 15 points of force, and he's pushed 10 feet.
All right, that's green.
That's green. That's green.
Weird. This is just rude.
This is amazing.
This is truly
No
a
wonder they're
cheeseburger.
angry.
Next one's a 15 on the die, 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Almost max damage, 14 points, push 10 feet.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
This will be a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Just 12 points of force damage.
That's enough.
Oh,
Don't
didn't
get him
make
in
it
there.
to the crater.
Don't get him in there.
Okay. I'll also just take the health points when he
The
dies.
health points when he dies. That is. that,
You basically, it's worded really. You're just basically grabbing a piece of their soul.
yeah, and also with monsters, this is awkwardly worded. That's 30 points of healing to you.
Hey, thanks.
Whoa,
We're getting
these
close
things
to
are
being
beefy.
full again.
Oh, they're beefy. Okay.
Well, I got one more. One more.
I
of
should also
these.
clarify when I said once per turn is until my next turn. So I
Yeah.
can't- it's like shields. I can't.
Got it.
You
Yeah.
can't do it again.
Okay, to keep doing it.
Like
yeah.
My turn.
Eldritch Blast happens to have a 120-foot range. This monster's 115 feet away from me, so we're going long. With a soft 20 to hit, 12
Yes.
points of force damage, and normally I wouldn't push him away, but I've already activated repelling, so push back 10 feet.
Push him too far. Oh, I can do it. Never mind.
Oh, this is practically like keep him away. This is
Yeah. And that's everything I can do on the turn.
It's going to bring us up to the Sarasworn, who can, in fact, do very little now.
35 feet away. Speed reduced by 10.
Yeah.
Yep. But he's even sadder now.
Seems to be holding his arms out, ready to go. That's going to be his turn.
When you're the
Devours.
ball and keep away.
Hey, man.
Devourers of all perished. Snowy.
Snowy is gonna land on Stonebreaker and help Stonebreaker out. I keep bamfing too quick for Snowball to keep track, so gonna help out with Stonebreaker instead.
You got it. That's going to bring it to you, Charlie.
All right. First bonus action, I am going to throw one of my Crown of Stars into this Sorcerer's face.
Okay.
Which one?
It's only one.
Don't they have two faces?
Oh, which face?
Yeah.
I don't know. The uglier of the two, I guess. Do I still have one adrenaline surge left?
You do.
I'm gonna use the one adrenaline surge to make that an 18.
That'll hit.
My sibling distracted me a little bit on that.
That's what I'm here for.
So I'm gonna use the actual correct dice. 18 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and because of that, I can bamf 30 feet,
Okay.
and then I have 50 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna vamp 30 feet to get a little bit closer, and then I'm going to run around to right here.
Okay. Adrenaline surge is coming back to you.
He's not attacking me? Okay, cool.
Oh wait, actually he does.
Like-
and on that note, actually, I'm gonna use this D30.
I have never used.
Real quick, you are going far out of your microphone, Charlie. We want to be able to hear you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just saying, I've never used mirror image before in my life, so I actually have to look up the spell.
Yeah, let me know what's about to happen here, because I think he's got dised.
Um,
I might be mixing up mirror image and blur, though.
Yeah.
So you
okay.
have to roll a certain number to hit her. I think with her.
3 illusion duplicates until spent. They move with me, mimic my actions. Say blah, 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 blah. Each time a creature hits you with the attack roll during the spell's duration, roll a d6 for each of your remaining duplicates. If any of the d6 rolls is 3 or higher, one of the duplicates is hit instead of you.
Okay.
So I have 3 duplicates left, so I roll 3 d6s then.
Well, this would be a 35 to hit, so.
We'll see if it hits me
Yep.
or the duplicate, basically is what it is.
Mhm.
It hits the duplicate.
Okay, excellent. Well, as it swings wide right into the illusion past you.
So now I'm down to 2. So that's a cool spell. Okay. Love that that's my freebie. Okay. And as I land and just neo myself around that one and one of my duplicates gets it, I swing through with Boom and Blade
Okay.
for 24 to hit.
You got it.
And I'll separate these out again for you. 11 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Uh,
That doesn't seem to go through as you would like.
Okay. 6 points of radiant.
Okay. Goes through normal.
And 12 points of thunder.
All good and square.
Second attack with Shadow Blade. 29 to hit.
Yes.
Seven. What's 7?
Yes.
So 7 plus
Fun
4,
fights
14.
Lots on
24
dice.
points of psychic damage. And because I hit it with an attack, I am going to bamf 30 feet away again.
Okay.
So 5. And I'm going to plop right here.
All
Try
right.
to convince it to come into the... come in.
All right.
That's my turn.
Stonebreaker.
Excellent. I am also going to try and convince him to come in by getting behind him and pushing him.
We all have our ways of diplomacy.
Exactly. First attack. It's 16 plus 12. 14 points of magical slashing,
Okay.
and he is shoved 10 feet. And I think that gets him in the radius. Also, for slashing attack, his speed is reduced by 10, yada yada yada.
I mean, I appreciate you reminding me because I don't remember Red Mask
Just need
Dance.
like a little card with all the fine print in it.
Now, there's the beast, and there's the beast, and there's the beast.
I'll make a chart. I got a bunch of spreadsheets for the Gauntlet anyway. Let's just make a Stonebreaker specific one.
Cool. So I
And
believe
indeed.
wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Man, I should have saved the D30 for this.
Oh no.
7.
15 points of radiant damage.
You got it, man.
Thanks, man.
And
He was at some. Yeah, never mind. I can't say it. Never mind.
I move up. Second attack.
Too far behind the screen.
22 to hit.
22 does smackaroons.
12 points of magical slashing. Push him 10 feet.
Once again, shed right up against your nose. Just.
And then coming over here for third attack with friendship. Yeah.
Push comes to hugs.
It's a 19 on the die.
That's a crit for Stony B.
22 points of magical slashing. And This one, okay, because I crit, all attacks that he makes until the start of my next turn are at disadvantage. The hell else can I do? I push him, give him disadvantage. Why not? I will also give him disadvantage on the first attack he makes. And then, additionally, I crit, bonus action attack. With friendship. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
13 points of magical slashing.
Out. I messed that up for a second, but I got there.
And then I am
I
going
just
to
happen to have Stoney's damage.
come over here to be within 5 feet of my friends. And that will be my turn.
And that will be your turn. Shed.
Oh wow. I guess I'm just gonna toll the dead for this guy. You just make a wisdom saving throw.
So weird taking him to wisdom saves.
That's
I
the
love
dinner
it.
bell.
That's an 18.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
it's still a
Silvery
failure, though,
bar.
man.
Silvery bobs.
It's still a failure.
Yeah.
Still
It's already
failure, man.
failure.
Oh, okay. You
It's
got
still
excited,
failure,
so
man.
I was like, no.
No,
But
my DC's 21.
Yeah, man.
How?
I have an amulet of my god.
Cool.
That's cool.
Sorry, hang on. 21, 25, 29 points of necrotic damage. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I add my stuff. So it's 34 points of necrotic damage.
Is that it?
34 points is exactly enough for like the first time in Gauntlet 2 history. Congratulations on
Thanks.
landing the
Level
exact
19.
number, man.
Also, if you want to heal for 30 when he dies, you can.
This is amazing.
You know when you can't keep people out of your kitchen, that is just a sign of respect. So.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
As the world goes dark, that is where we are going to end tonight's episode
I have missed having a cleric
of
on
the
the team.
Gauntlet.
Ah,
Yeah, no
shit,
kidding.
shit,
That
that
was
was
awesome.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah. I know, man, I know. Thank you so much for being here at the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos. And Pierce, thank you so much for joining us once again here as
No, I'm always
Shed.
happy to be here. I
We
love
are so happy to have you. Do you want to give yourself a little bit of self-promo and chat where the people can find you?
Yeah, sure. I think honestly, right now the best place to find me is on my Instagram, which is just Pierce O'Toole. And pretty much every morning now on Instagram, I just make coffee and hang out and talk with people. So if you want to come talk about TTRPGs or movies, we'll probably talk about David Lynch next tomorrow morning when I make coffee.
Aw,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
That's
Yep. Got a shout out for your Twitch as well. Pierce, you are an amazing human being. We're always so grateful to have you here in the tavern. Thank you so much.
It's so much fun to be here.
Enjoy the player.
We are getting ready to head on over to our Discord to do our post-show hangout to talk a little bit more about how tonight went, what went up, what went down. What went down were a lot of monsters. Definitely go check it out. As a reminder, this is going to be a subscribers, members, patrons only video. So if you want access to that, please make sure you're just clicking them buttons. We appreciate your support. It really does make this possible. And I know we've said several times that y'all have changed our lives with this, and we appreciate you so very much. Melos Machina, as a reminder, is not going live this month. So we will return to the City of Venture and the Land of Jowdek in February, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. We're still debating on if we're going to have any programming take its place for the next Wednesday. We will keep folks informed, and we will let you know what we're planning on doing next. But we are very excited for its return, and if you were looking for a good time to catch up or check it out for the first time, head on over to YouTube where we have all of our VODs uploaded, and you can check them on out. You can also go check out the amazing sponsor of Melos Machina, Cantrip Candles. They are soy wax candles with a story poured right here in the city of Los Angeles. They're also donating a portion of their candle sales towards the recovery for the Los Angeles fires. So they're doing, they make amazing candles for immersions for your story. They also just make your home smell delightful. They burn a treat. They're doing a good cause, and if you use our affiliate link, you'll help out the Adventurers Pack, and you get a little bit of a coupon too. So like win, 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 win. So go check us out. There's never been a better time to go check them out. Thank you all so much again. It's this is our first time going live all here in a room together since everything's been happening in our city, and we are very tired, but we've been incredibly grateful for the support of all of you hanging out in the chat, and we are very grateful So hug everyone close. We're going to hug each other real close tonight. So good to have you all. The Gauntlet returns next week, 7 p.m. Pacific on Friday. You folks take care. We'll see you soon. Night, everybody.